7 things to never reveal to nobody under any circumstance. The first one, your income. People do not need to know how much you earn and how much you have in your bank account. There is no positive return on investment for telling people how much you make. You only invite negativity. Absolutely. It doesn't help you in any way. You tell somebody how much you earn and they earn a lot less than you. Now they start to envy you. What does this guy do? How's he making that sort of money? Now you're inviting questions that you shouldn't be answering, because it's none of people's business how much you earn. Now everywhere you go, you start to get looks, especially around the office if you're the highest earner. Word gets around, believe me. That's why HR always says, please do not have any discussions if you're in a corporate environment with any one of your colleagues, because they know it can create drama. Even amongst family, honestly, I discourage it. Because, once again, why? Why? Now, you can celebrate with your family, a new promotion that you got, whatever it may be. That's good. I encourage to celebrate with your family, but there's no need to tell them, well, now I'm going to be earning $93,000 a year. And it's, God forbid, if it's extended family. I mean, I don't encourage it to be your direct family, even your spouse. There's no need. Why? You take care of her financially completely, as you should, as a man. But you don't need to be like, honey, well, now that I'm earning X, Y, Z, it's not good. I've heard of stories of spouses changing after finding out how much their husband has in his bank account or what he's now on, his new package. They start making demands, extra demands. Now, look, I genuinely believe if you have a good woman, take care of her with everything that you've got. She's been there with you from the very beginning. This is your woman. This is your wife. Take care of her. But there's just certain things that you don't need to say. Okay, so your income, keep it quiet. There is something called the evil eye, which I've spoken about previously. When you talk about all the good, you start to invite unwanted energy. People start to look at you different, behave different around you. So now you're making, okay. So you bought this. Don't announce to people all the things that you've purchased, all the, material possessions that you now own, all these, financial related wins. Keep them quiet. Okay? Does not serve you well speaking to people about them whatsoever. People will sometimes feel entitled to your success. Oh, can I get 5,000 because I'm thinking of starting this business? It's crazy that some people, the moment you start making a bit of money, start to feel entitled to the money that you're now earning. Relatives, old friends. Can I borrow this? I promise I'll pay you back, can I? You start losing people because of your new success. If they don't know how much you make, then they don't know if they should even ask for money, which is how you want to keep it. Look, there's nothing wrong with helping somebody in need, but you don't want to be a charity giving people money, right? Everyone that calls you feel sorry for, you're like, yeah. I've been burned in the past. I've had friends, and I've made this mistake, talking about how much I'm making for my side hustles, for my projects. I've had people call me, ask me for money. Ali, I see you're smashing it. And they'll always give you that fake compliment before they ask for a favor, a financial favor. They'll always give you that fake compliment. Bro, I see you shining. You're winning, you're doing this, you're that. Hey, by the way, and then they would slip it in. Is it all right if I promise I'll pay you? It's the same script every time. I promise I'll pay you back. And look, I've had girls ask me for money before as well, and it's an immediate turn off for me. So guys, do not, under any circumstance, reveal how much you earn or what new promotion you've got to anybody. I know now everybody's a LinkedIn user. People jump on LinkedIn. I'm delighted to announce, and everybody reveals it. But look, you can reveal a new position, but don't reveal, of course, financials. Okay. Second point, who you're seeing romantically, especially in the early stages. Do not reveal to people who you're interested in romantically. They will sabotage something before it's even developed for you. Okay? And you hear this more with women sabotaging their friends who are seeing a guy, right? Maybe he's doing a lot of nice things for her. She never had that treatment. She'll find a way to instigate something between the both of them and say, oh, you know, is that what he gave you? Is that, they'll find a way. And there are guys like this, believe it or not. There are guys like this as well. Nah, bro, I wouldn't trust her. Nah, that will plant seeds of doubt in your mind. What is that you see? Nah. Deep down inside, they are jealous of you for dating this girl. Maybe they're, jealous of the way that you've been able to attract someone very beautiful. Maybe they find her really attractive, right? Maybe that they're frustrated that you're about to potentially settle down before them. There are weird guys out there, honestly. Okay? Don't even reveal it to your family. Don't reveal a girl you're seeing to your mum and dad before you know who the hell this girl is. I've known guys that have told their family very early on about a girl they're seeing within the first month or so. And then she ends up doing something crazy, embarrassing him, blocking him. And now the family's asking, so how are you and so getting on? And it's an embarrassing conversation to have after that. Okay? So look, don't reveal who you're seeing romantically. Look, when things develop, let them develop naturally. When you eventually get married, you can invite the closest people in your life, and people will eventually find out you're married. Okay, they'll bump into you at Costco, you know what I mean, with your spouse. Maybe years later, they'll see you with a kid. They'll know eventually, right? But don't be revealing it. Third thing, spousal drama. Any arguments between you and your spouse, you never reveal to anybody. I don't care if it's your mom, dad, nobody. I will add, however, in some circumstances, it may be beneficial to speak to somebody about, of course, a particular issue. But 99% of spousal drama, you never reveal. Okay, the day-to-day, I didn't like it when she said this to me. Because you're going to forgive. Okay, you're going to forgive. But your family will hold on to grudges. They will. Your family will start to look at your spouse differently. Oh, she's taking advantage of you. She's doing this. And look, sometimes your family is right. And this is why I said in certain cases, it's beneficial to be like, okay, I need a bit of help, Dad. This is what's going on between me and her. It's really bothering me. In situations where it's a sort of a make or break, where you're even questioning the strength of the relationship, whether you should continue or not. Of course, that would help you to get insight from somebody like your father who's, has a lot more experience in life than you. Another person that you may know, close relative, family friend who's married, you can ask him for advice in very rare circumstances. Don't go to people straight away every time you argue with your spouse and, she pissed me off, she did this. No. You never do that. Remember, people hold grudges. Your friends will always side with you. Your friends will always side with you against your significant other. Your family, same thing as well, because they've known you for longer than they've known her. So if you tell them, oh, she annoyed me, she did this, she did that, and then you forgive her, a short while after. Now your family's like, oh, this girl, she's not good. She's a bad apple, this one. We don't like her, this and this, right? So don't be talking about your spousal drama. Keep it in the house. It's feminine to go out there gossip about your woman to everybody. Keep shit quiet, man. Number 4, your exit strategy. If you're looking to leave a company that you work for, or even sell a business or whatever, even get out of a relationship that is very toxic, you don't go out there openly discussing your plans to exit. your exit strategy. You don't. Because then some people may try to stop you, or they will change their arrangements to make it difficult for you to leave. I've seen it happen in a variety of different cases, right? If you're in the corporate world, you don't tell your colleagues, I'm thinking of leaving because X, Y, Z. I've got a new offer. God forbid you tell them that you've got an offer somewhere else. It happens all the time, though. People confide in their colleagues. Listen, in the corporate world, in most cases, as somebody who's worked for various companies, most of these people are not your friends. It's very rare that you find somebody that you will remain friends with outside of that environment. Most people in the corporate world are snakes. I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to make it very clear. They will smile, oh, how's this, and this, and they will create this fake safety for you to open up and tell them about your confidential private life and what your plans are. And some people will rat you out. They will go behind your back, report you to HR. It's crazy. Grown men as well, by the way. You might think this is, something young girls or guys who have just, started their first ever job would do. No. There are some 35, 40-year-old, 50-year-olds that will snake you to upper management because they think, I'm going to win some points if I rat out my colleague. It's really corny and cringe, but that's what they believe. So keep it quiet until you've got, for example, a firm offer from another company. Until you've handed in your notice, tell nobody. And when you tell them that you're leaving, don't feel like you have to tell them where you're going. Yeah, I've just got something, Don't tell them how much the package, nothing. Because it's none of their damn business. They won't tell you in most cases when they go somewhere else, right? Don't feel like you have to tell them. No way. Okay? A private life is a happy life. Remember, people cannot attack that which they do not know. If they do not know the intimate details of your life, they can't aim at you. Okay? Keeping a mysterious image is not some sort of strategy to look cool and look like an alpha male. No. It has strategic benefits to not tell people everything that happens in your damn life, who you're seeing, how much you're making, where you're going next. It helps you, and you live a much less stressful life when less people know what's going on. Number 5, which kind of ties into number 4, a business idea that you have or a career plan. Look, with business ideas, I've seen people take a business idea from a friend who opened up about an idea he had. Not every one of your friends is going to be like, oh, that's a great idea, bro. I'm sure you'll smash it. There's going to be someone that's going to be like, okay, tell me more about this idea that you have. And in his head, he's making mental notes. And some people will go and do it without you even knowing. You've been a procrastinator, professional procrastinator for the longest time, but you've got great ideas. This is the thing. There are guys with fantastic ideas out there, but they just can't bloody execute. There's someone out there who doesn't have any great ideas, but will take your idea and run with it and make it real. Will transform this idea into a reality. This vision into something physical. So until you've got the wheels in motion, until you've got things going, happening, do not reveal what your idea is. You can go to, for example, a potential investor, you can get feedback on your business strategy. That's all good. But don't reveal everything. Okay? There are some snakes out there. Same thing with career plan. Oh, I'm thinking of applying to this company, or I've got an interview with this company next week. You never know. They might know somebody in that company. The hiring manager, they might know him personally. They might say, I wouldn't recommend this guy. Don't bother with him or whatever. There are people that thrive off of putting other people down. They feel incomplete, insufficient. And the way they feel complete is by tearing down other people. Be careful of those people. Okay, number 6, your deepest fears. Do not reveal your deepest fears to people. And I would even take it a step further. Even your significant other, your spouse, there's no need. Look, this is going to upset a lot of people, but men and women are very different. And as the captain of your ship, as the CEO of the organization, if you start to show extreme fear, concern, anxiety, you will not instill confidence in the people around you. And in your relationship, as the leader of the relationship, as the man of the house, you want to instill as much confidence in your spouse as possible. Even if you don't quite know how things are going to come together, you don't show anxiety and worry. You show that things are going to be under control. Absolutely. You can ask your spouse for advice on certain things, but you don't want to show her that, oh God, what are we going to do? Oh no, oh this, oh. That will not instill confidence in her. And she will start to feel unsafe in the relationship. If you want to call that toxic masculinity, by all means. But it's just the reality. We're not the same. You want to make sure that you get things moving as a man, get things going. Be as resourceful as possible. Go to people that you know that can help you in whichever circumstance you're going through. Okay, but you don't just pour it out. You don't want your wife to be a therapist to you. You start venting to her. It kills attraction completely. The more negativity is in the air, the less attraction is in the relationship. Okay? And last but not least, your resentments. Do not reveal your resentments to people. A manager you don't like, maybe you don't like your sister's husband, you don't like this, that. You don't go out there telling everybody. Word will get around and it will just do more damage than good. Unless, of course, there are specific circumstances and cases where you will do the person a favor by helping them see how damaging somebody is to them, for example. For example, you've got a sister who's married to somebody, the guy's an idiot. Yeah, in some cases, get involved, and tell him. Because that's your sister you're trying to protect, right? But in most cases, how you feel about somebody, I just don't like, this, I don't like that. Some people are going to take that information and run to the person that you don't like and reveal everything to them. And there you are. Your position's at risk now. Not a good thing. Okay? So these are just some things that I want you to bear in mind. Let me know if there are any other ones down in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.